Couldn't fall asleep again, huh? It's all right. I've got you. Here, let me read you a few confessions I found. They're the kind of stories that make you blink twice and wonder if they're even real. Don't worry, I'll go slow. The first post goes, I'm ghosting my girlfriend, and I don't even care if I'm wrong. He says they'd been dating for a while. She was sweet, mostly, but she had this one habit, always stealing food off his plate. It seems small, right? But he said he grew up with food insecurity. Sometimes he skips meals without meaning to, and when he finally sits down to eat, she takes the first bite. Always. I asked her nicely, he said, like 5 times. Then he said it more firmly. One night, after she did it again, he told her to stop, and she snapped. She spit at him, screamed that he was controlling. He didn't yell back. He didn't argue. He just got up and left. He packed his stuff, blocked her number, ghosted. No closure, no note, just gone. Some comments said he overreacted. Others said no, he protected himself. One person said, if you're raised around food scarcity, even something small like that can trigger years of silent panic, being mocked for it by someone who claims to love you. That's not just rude, that's betrayal. Yeah, I feel that. All right, next one's just as heavy. Ready? This one starts with, I accidentally dated a married man for 2 years. She met him at a library, kind, charming, well-read. She said he felt like the kind of guy that only exists in soft piano playlists. They were together for 2 years. She thought he was busy. He worked late, had a lot of family obligations, sometimes disappear for holidays. She asked once, half joking, "You're not married, right?" And he laughed, kissed her forehead, said no. 2 years later, she finds his wife's Facebook. 2 kids, the golden retriever, matching Christmas pajamas. She never screamed. She never texted. And instead, she said she's going to church next week, the one his family goes to. She's going to sit quietly in the front row. When the sermon ends, she's going to walk up and introduce herself. She adds, I'm currently in his town, staying at a hotel. I'm doing this tomorrow, and no one knows except myself. He's still texting me lies, thinking that I'm stupid or ignorant. I feel terrible, but something's pushing me to do this. I don't know if it's anger or just feeling bad for his wife and kids. I'm not gonna lie. I'm worried this might backfire on me. But at this point, I have nothing to lose. I just feel like I need to get my respect and dignity back after being lied to and fooled for 2 years. Wow, I can't imagine what that must feel like, to carry something like that alone and still move forward with it. I hope she finds peace, not just closure, but peace. One commenter said, he doesn't deserve rage. He deserves the silence of a woman who knows what he did and no longer wants to be part of his lie. That hit me hard. Another said, "Truth doesn't always roar. Sometimes it just walks into the room and stands there." All right. Last one's a little chaotic, but in the best way. Okay, this girl said, "I fed my boyfriend and his friends dog food." Yeah, dog food. She had enough. Apparently, her boyfriend and his buddies would come over, game for hours, and eat everything in her kitchen. Lasagna, gone. Meal prepped chicken, devoured. She says, "I had made myself a lasagna and they just came over and ate again without asking. This time I yelled. I'd finally had enough. But my so-called boyfriend, he slapped me, told me to knock it off because I was interrupting their show. The worst part? Not one of his friends said anything. They just kept watching like nothing happened. I should have left right then, but instead I made a plan. I got 2 cans of wet dog food, Alpo, and a bag of egg noodles. Then I made goulash in the crock pot, slow cooked it, spiced it up, let it sit just right, and when they came over again, I let them eat it. They loved it, went back for seconds. Then I brought the landlord's dog upstairs, let him lick every bowl clean one by one, because they didn't wash dishes either, just left everything in the sink after stealing my food. I put the dog-licked bowls back in the cabinet like nothing happened. And when they finally asked for the recipe, I placed the 2 open cans of Alpo right on the table. Next day, they never came back. She said the kitchen stayed spotless for 3 weeks. I mean, was it petty? Yeah. But one comment said, "Sometimes it takes a little chaos to reset boundaries." Another wrote, "She cooked, they ate, they survived. Lesson learned." And yeah, sometimes the best seasoning is vengeance. That's all for now. If your eye's getting heavy, go ahead and rest. I'll be here when you need more stories. Good night. That's all for now. If your eyes are getting heavy, go ahead and rest. I'll be here when you need more stories.